Hey, what's up, YouTube? HBIC here, Vexicus4666. How's it going for y'all tonight or this morning? It's like 6:45 and I can't sleep. And I posted up some screenshots of me playing this deck, and a lot of you guys wanted to see it. And then, sometimes like I'm hesitant of showing some deck profiles, even though I do like constructive criticism. But it's like a lot of you guys don't like the way I think when it comes to decks and stuff, and you criticize hella hard and stuff. And plus, I have like a regional, if I can make the regional, because I don't have a ride. And then my job's trying to get me to work on Saturday. But one Saturday, I'm always off on weekends, and then randomly, oh, you gotta work. I'm not going into work. Fuck that shit. And it's like, it's an indie. I really want to go to this event, even though I'm missing some cards. I'm missing a hella cards, but I haven't got nothing from the set. I'm waiting, like I said, I'm waiting for my boxes from Troll and Toad, and I'm waiting for my stuff from Voltage. I think they ran out. It's like, I need product. I need to get Magic Spectre or the rest of this deck or borrow a hell of a lot of stuff. But anyway, you can call this a EM deck, like the OCG deck, or you can call it Performance Mage rank 4. I don't know really a good name to call this build. Basically, I'll give you backstory to this. A sneak peek, one of the guys at my local was playing a similar build to this. Not exactly this build. It was like similar to it because he wasn't playing this magical card, magical abductor. He wasn't playing that and stuff. And I thought it was interesting because he told me Google the OCG EM deck, and I'm like, okay. Then I was talking to my friend Kevin from Voltage, and he put his twist to it. I already had my own twist to it. I think I'm the only one out of the two decks are playing Magical Abductor. It's like it still needs a little work. It's like the guy at the locals is playing like 2 of these and 3 instant fusions and 3 wavering eyes. It's like, no, I'm gonna cut it down. And then I believe Kevin was playing like 3 or 4 traps, and it's like, no, vanity is good for me and stuff. I might custom eccentrics because I only have 1 eccentric, but that's just me. So let's just get straight into the deck. Now, Dennis is like one of my favorite characters. That's why I like Performance Mages. And plus, we don't have this card before I even get into the deck profile. Let me type it in. We don't have Utopia Lightning. We need this card. But anyway, on to the deck. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope this gets over 150 likes, and I will show you guys more decks that I've been working with, like a new Magic Spectres build that I've been testing, and hopefully it works out. I just need to get more cards. But anyway, we play Heroic Champion Thousand Blade. Now, the only reason why I play this card is not for its first part of the effect. It's the second part of the effect. When you take damage while this card is in your graveyard, you special summon this card in attack position. You can only use this effect Thousand Blades once per turn. It's pretty damn good if your opponent's trying to OTK or if they only have 1 monster on the field, and you take the first hit, you bring this out, and then you do some generic rank 4 plays, which is going to be amazing. Then you play 3 gigabytes. Now this card I do believe is also in the Pendulum structure deck. This card is pretty damn good. It has the effect of one of those, if you control a spellcaster, you can special summon this card. That's the only part of the effect that we really like because we always have spellcasters out on the field. And when we do, we bring them out and we make an Exceeds play. Then we play the Mass Chameleon. Now this thing is just another King of the Feral Imps target, and plus you can synchro with it if you use Vector Pendulum. If it's in your graveyard, it should be one should always be in your graveyard if you exceed into it and use the exceed material, or if you use Painful Decision to bring it out. And plus you can make the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, which is my personal favorite. You don't have to play that card. We'll get into that later. You usually use Mass Chameleon to make Omega, but if you use Digestal Emerald and shuffle back Mass Chameleon, you can make another rank 8 play, well, synchro play. Then you have the Mathematician. You normally discard Juggler, or if you don't want to discard Juggler, you can discard Trick Clown. Trick Clown automatically jumps to the field. It is the second Foolish Burial. I still like it. Then you have Archfiend Eater. This is pretty thing like Gigabyte. Same, literally exact same thing. When you have a spellcaster out in your field, you special summon from your hand, you go off and this other effective. During your opponent's end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 face-up monster you control, destroy it if you do special summon this card. So pretty much if you have like a lonely Trick Clown on end phase, you pop the Trick Clown and you can bring this out, or pop a Pendulum monster face up on the field, put it to extra deck and bring him out, and then do your play what you need to do. Then you have 3 Performance Mage Damage Juggler. This card is fucking amazing. and y'all should be playing it. It has 3 effects, and it is too damn good. The first effect is really damn good. During either player's turn, when a card effect is activated that would inflict damage to you, you can discard this card and negate the activation. Here's a hint. Use this against your opponent's wavering eyes to shut them down. And its other effect is, during the battle phase of the turn, you can discard this card to absorb a hit. You take 0 for the first hit, and that's it. And another effect is, it is in your graveyard, you can banish it, search for another Performage card and bring it to your hand. Of course, the 2 hat tricker is good. If there's 2 monsters, doesn't matter whose side the field they are, you can special summon this card. 2 trick clown. Y'all know what he does. He always comes back. 3 vector pendulums. This card is too damn good for normal vanilla. Negate all card effects in your opponent's pendulum zone, which is good, but we use it for painful decision and mass chameleon. And 1850 attack is pretty damn good. Then we have 3 Archfiend Eccentrics, just for the rank 7, scale 7 play, and it is good. You can pop it, but it's pretty much your MST and your Exile Force. 3 Luster Pendulum Drago Slayers. I shouldn't need to explain this. The best combo is to do is pop Plush Fire, bring 1 to your hand, and summon a Performage card to the field. 3 Magical Abductor. This card is pretty good. Well, specifically, its Pendulum effect. Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that spell counter resolves, and then once per turn, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card to add 1 Pendulum monster from your hand. This is so easy to do. All you have to do is play Magical Abductor. Then play a scale to the right scale. That's 1 counter. Then, if you have like Foolish Burial or something, that's 2. And then you play another card. That's 3. Or your opponent helps you out. Well, you already, usually, I like to just have this in the left scale and let my opponent start doing scales and stuff, and it helps me out, which is really good. Then you have Performage Mirror Conductor. This card is so good. First effect, you can target 1 faceless special summon monster on the field. Its attack and defense become equal to its current attack or defense, whichever is lower. Now, a lot of people do not understand this effect. Let's say we have, let's use a standard monster that you guys know. Let's say we have Dark Arm Dragon, and he's special summoned, obviously, and you use Mirror Conductor's effect. The Pendulum effect. Its attack and defense become 1,000. I don't see how hard it was to understand with people when I played. And then, when it's a normal summon on the field, it's a shield and sword. It doesn't swap to your opponent or any monster during either player's turn. Then you have 3 Plush Fire cards, amazing, with a Luster Drago Slayer. Or when it gets destroyed in the Pendulum zone, it says you have a Performage and it gets destroyed, you pay 500 to jump this card from the Pendulum zone to the field. Or if this card gets destroyed, doesn't matter if it's in the Pendulum zone or not, you can trigger Respect to summon a Performage from the deck. Foolish Burial, double instant fusion. Now everybody was playing 3. I understand why they play 3, because they want to get to it so fast. It's like, to me, it does not matter. With 2, you should be able to get to it quick enough. And then Painful Decision is for this lovely card, Vector Pendulum. You send 1 to the graveyard, which is going to be your Mass Chameleon target, and then you can add 1 to your hand. So it's basically like a Rota for normal vanillas. And then you have Raigeki, 2 Wavering Eyes. I'm still debating if I'm going to put 3 in or not. I might drop a Conductor. And then you have Vanity's Emptiness. Now, there's really no side deck. Now, I'll tell you about those cards in a minute. At your deck, 2 Nordens, 2 Blasting Drago Slayer. This is the perfect out to Dark Destroyer any of the ships. And then Psyframe Omega. Like I said, use Mass Chameleon and Vector to bring this out, or Mass Chameleon any level 4 to bring this out. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can manage this card from the field and 1 random card from your opponent's hand face up until your next standby phase, which is good. And then once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can target 1 Vanish card, return it to the graveyard. This also helps with Cosmos too, because you control their Vanish zones and stuff, which is really good. Now, my personal favorite synchro, the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Use Mass Chameleon Vector or Mass Chameleon any 4. This card then becomes a Red Dragon Archfiend while on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible with attack less than or equal to this card. Other than that, then inflict damage to your opponent. Now this, it could be a killer, play to beat your opponent. You know, you special summon a whole bunch of pendulums, or they have a whole bunch out. You bring a Starlight out. If they don't have any, if they have things lower than 3,000, boom, blow up, and they take all the damage. I have done it, and it works. And then cause if you don't want to play Starlight, you can play Diamond Crab, you can play Silent Monarch, you can play Cowboy, you can play Heartland Drago to replace Starlight, just letting you know. Then you have Abyss Dweller, Castel, Augusto Emerald, Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon, King of the Feral Imps, Descending Drago Slayer, number 103 rank of 0. You play this because you comboed off with Mirror Conductor. Use Mirror Conductor's effect to do some spots and stuff, then you exceed, and then you pop and you get a free draw. And then number 80 Rhapsody and Berserk. You play this because this card is amazing. Because if you are playing anybody that's playing a Clown Engine and they still have a Juggler in the graveyard, you want to banish it as soon as possible. And then you have one of my favorite Exceed, Performer, All Mage, Trick Clown, or Trapeze Magician. That's it to the deck. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope this gets a lot of constructive criticism and stuff. Like I said, the deck only gets better with Mosh set, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if I get all the cards, I'll probably play this at regional or a unique Magic Spectres build and stuff that plays Gym Knights and stuff. Apparently, I'm noticing Gym Knights is the way to go, but we'll have to test it and see. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. I'll try to record some duels to this if I did not prior to this video. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. As always, a like, comment, and subscribe. Disable ad block, click an ad, and yeah, just show me that you guys like this and stuff. As much as you guys did the Magic Spectres Clown deck profile I did, I'll leave the link in the description if you missed it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Catch me if you can.